Good evening, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Arran Articulates, the show where I rant and ramble about all the relatable nonsense in life so that you don't have to. I'll tell you what, at the moment, I've got a milk situation going on, a bit of a relationship between me and a bottle of milk at the moment. You know, like when you get up in the morning sometimes and you go to make a cup of coffee, and you get the milk out the fridge, undo the milk, pour it in, and it just... and it's just cheese, and it stinks and it ruins the coffee. You got to throw the coffee away, like that. Frustrating. On the flip side of that, I've got another issue which I don't think I've ever had this before. I've got a bottle of milk that just isn't going off. I'm like 4 days now. My wife was like, "That's gone past the date. You ought to get rid of that." I was like, "Don't throw it out. Don't throw that out." The amount of times I've had bottles of milk where it's not even reached the date and I've had to get rid of it. No. You get your money's worth now. But it's like I'm like living on edge every morning. Like, I wonder if I'm going to get another day out of that milk. I'm not like 4 days. Am I going to get another day out of that milk? It's like, it's fine. Smells fine. Tastes fine. Keep going. I don't know what cow produced this, but gee, they ought to fucking clone it. They will clone him. He's dishing out solid milk. I've got a week and a half out of this bottle. It's bloody brilliant, it is. Just won't end, won't go. But I know that it's like a relationship that you know that's over. One day I'm going to wake up and it's going to be over. And I'm going to have to part ways with this blue bottle of milk. But gee, it's doing really well. So yeah, I've had that this week. Yeah, it's not as annoying as when it's out of date. Because I don't understand... Sometimes it goes before the date, which actually, to be fair, when they're doing it, when they milking the cow, they're there never thought I'd be doing that on a webcam. How do you fucking know when the milk's going to go out of date? To put know well enough that you can slap a date on it. The cow, is the cow telling him? And the cow's 17th on this one, he reckons. Or this one, 2028. 2028. Yeah, I do good milk, me. Yeah, bloody brilliant it is. Right. Anyway, last couple of videos done really well in terms of views. So the views are definitely going up. I done a little test last week. That extra one I did was just to see what YouTube did. Without me pushing it as much to friends and family and people I know, and I just didn't send it out. I just wanted to see what YouTube did with the video on its own. The answer to that is not a lot. So I'm still going to have to obviously push it out to people. So sorry if I just bombard you with links. But do you know what? I don't care. I want people watching, and if I annoy you, then so be it. Set your own YouTube channel up and moan about that. But so as always, please like and subscribe. And this video tonight, I think, is going to encourage some comments because tonight's video is all about conspiracy theories and is what we're told really true? I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? My name's Arran Articulates, and this is Conspiracy Theory. Finally, Arran Articulates has come back to YouTube.
Welcome to Arran Articulates, the rant and rant king. Talks about issues that affect you and everything. Rants, rains, and even some rambles. All of the stuff that make your life a shambles. This is Arran Articulates. The articulation king even has guests on the show to see what they bring. We keep living uncut with a little rant. Crew longs you can rant. You are welcome here too. Like and subscribe to Arran Articulates and never miss a vid. Get everyone watching, including your kid. This is Arran Articulates. Welcome to the show. Now click that like button and let's just go.
Okay, so let's kick things off. People around me that know me will know and tell you I love a conspiracy theory. Always have done, always will do. Whether I fully believe in some of the theories that I find interesting, I don't know. But I like to approach it all with I've got an open mind to it. I'm not saying things definitely happened. I'm not saying things didn't happen. But I like an alternative viewpoint on it. Now, people get annoyed with me because I also quite enjoy winding up people that genuinely believe it. And I get a kick out of it. And I know my close mates they love it because they love the fact that they can have these discussions, but they get really frustrated with me because I'll just argue it and say, no, not a load of shit, don't believe it, don't believe that. And they're like, how can you not believe that? You're an idiot. And I'm like, well, I don't. And I try and just keep going with it to get a reaction. I don't necessarily totally believe all the ones I spiel on about, but I just like thinking, how do you know? So, for example, let's do probably what I would say is one of the most common and well-known and public conspiracy theories out there is the moon landings in 1969. Now, I was literally about half an hour ago probably just talking to a couple of mates at work about it because they asked me what's your next video, and I said actually I'll do a conspiracy one. We ended up talking about the moon landings. Now, there's one bit to the moon landings that I just cannot get my head around and I cannot believe. Now, it's 1969. We're in a space race. Well, I say we, Americans, are up against it with Russia in a space race. And they want to be the first on the moon. And they win the space race if they do this. The pressure's on them. The pressure's on them thick. Now, what I don't want as well, this video, I don't want me just spilling out all the facts. I'm just trying to give a bit of background to it and then how I feel about it. But so they're in a space race. They have to land on the moon to win it. What better way to win the space race than to land on the moon and just record it in a studio? Because I can't quite get my head around the fact that it's 1969 and they've broadcasted it. So when they've landed on the moon, everyone on Earth could tune in and watch it. Bollocks. Sorry, I can't buy into that. Like, I know you could probably have watched like sporting events in a different country maybe. You could have like tuned into that or watched the news from somewhere else, or they send a reporter somewhere else and you could watch that. That's one thing. Doing a video from a different country and people can watch it somewhere else. But the fucking moon, and in like not bad quality either. Like you could see, oh come on, 1969 and you can watch someone on the moon. Nah, so and I can't, and you could message me on the comments and be like, yeah, the technology was available, you had satellites and stuff. Bullshit. Nah, I can't open my brain up to that was possible. And then you chuck in all the extra little bits, like the flag was waving, there's no atmosphere, why is the flag moving? There's like disputes with like the shadows and I get the fact that you could say, well, you're on the moon, how do you know what it's going to look like up there? You're going to get different things. There's lighting on the ship that could cause a shadow and things like that. And you can also speed the video up. If you speed the video of them up on the moon, it just looks like they're moving along, walking around. So I just feel like they've slowed the video down. And I just think, how do you know? And they'll all go, well, you're bloody idiot. Of course we land on. There's photos of it. Right? Right, okay. I've got photos on here on my YouTube thumbnail. Not saying that AI was doing it back then, but it's not that hard to have done that back then. And back then you didn't even have to get the quality great. Like, people just believe that. It's 1969, isn't it? Like, you're a bloody idiot. Of course we landed on the moon. Well, no, sorry. And also, if we landed on the moon in 1969, why can't I go up there now? That was years ago. Surely I should be able to go up to the moon now. Like, I should be able to do that of an evening. Like, that should be an accessible trip that I could make. I ought to be able to ring people up at the weekend. Oh, you all right, mate? I just wondered if you want to come for pub lunch. Oh, what, this Saturday? Yeah, this Saturday, yeah. No, mate, I can't. I'm at the moon on Saturday. Oh, yeah. And I shouldn't be shocked by that because I've already been. Oh, yeah, you'll have a great time, mate. You've been before? Oh, yeah. We went last year. Oh, did you? Yeah. Oh, it's great. Oh, you're going in November, though? Or, yeah, but it was cheaper. Oh, was it? Yeah, cheaper in November. Yeah. Well, weather not as good, not as hot. I don't know. Probably cold up there, I'd imagine. No. Well, it was cheap. It was cheap. It's something to do. Get the family out, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Well, have a great time, mate. I mean, mind you, you'd still have, you'd have hotels up there, like swimming pool in a crater, sun loungers still around the outside. People still putting towels on them. That's mine. No, it's not. You can't shotgun a sun lounger. You can't shotgun you can't shotgun a sun lounger. That's hard to say. You can't shotgun a sun lounger on Earth, and you can't shotgun a sun lounger on the moon. So piss off back to Earth. people still shotgunning the sun loungers up there. But you should be. I think in this day and age, we should be able to go to the moon. Willy-nilly. I should be sat in traffic on my way to the moon. There should be traffic on the route. God, that was a good drive. Got there in an hour. That was good tonight. Someone's broken down on the way to... They've closed the motorway on the moon. To get to the moon, they've closed it. Can't get there. It's like the M27 near here. Down to 2 lanes it is on the moon. The radio's telling you. Oh, traffic news. If you're going to the moon tonight, you're in for a bit of a wait. It's a But yeah, I can't buy it, I'm afraid. And no matter all the evidence you can feed me and tell me. And then there's like little extra bits to it, isn't there? Like, do you remember that video of the guy... I mean, he's a bit of a nutter. He was trying to prove that it was fake. And he tracked down Buzz Aldrin and saw him coming out of a building or whatever. And he had a Bible with him. Not Buzz Aldrin, the guy. Had a Bible with him. And he was trying to get... He was saying, like, put your hand on the Bible and tell me that you landed on the moon. And rather than do that, Buzz Aldrin hit him. And all you've done there, Buzz, all you've done there, mate, is just opened it all back up again. Why not just do it and go, we land on the moon? 2 reasons there. One, he's either definitely not landed on the moon and he's got wound up with it, or he feels disrespected that someone's even getting him to do it. Like, he's so passionate about the fact that he went on the moon. But if he's been to the moon, well done. You went to the moon, mate. Congratulations. You know if you went to the moon or not. So what's it off your back just to say it? Like, why get annoyed with it? And like, he would know if he went round his house, if he had it on a mantelpiece, like, oh, what's that over there, Buzz? What you got there? He's like, oh, that's a pint glass from Mallorca. When I went to Mallorca on my holiday, brought that back with me. And that there's a little sand timer. Full of sand from a beach in Australia when I visited Australia. What's that rock? Oh, that's when a bit of rock I brought back from the moon when I went there. Oh, you went? Yeah. I went. Or you went to the moon, did you? Like that? Don't hit me, you fucking nutter. Like, people get like weird about it, don't they? Like, they passionate. Like, what's it to you? Like, all I'm trying to get you to do is open your brains up. Don't believe everything that's always true. I mean, and then there are some stupid ones. Like, if you take Bigfoot, like, I love the Bigfoot one. Actually, before I do carry on, if you are sat there thinking, hang on a minute, the pint glass isn't the same. Like, the amount's not the same as it was just a minute ago, and the angle's a bit off. Yeah, I was recording the video, and then my daughter got home from swimming with my mum. I thought I had time to do it. Obviously not. Didn't go swimming for long enough, did they? Didn't take her far enough away. Maybe they ought to go swimming in the Atlantic. See how you get on then. That's the first time that's happened. I had to stop the video. So sorry if it's not a continuous one this evening. I do apologise. Mind you, my mum, she cracks me up at the moment. She's retired now with my dad, both of them. Retired at the moment. Well, not at the moment. They're retired forever. Because that's what happens when you retire, don't you? They're going on holiday next week. Amazing how the retired brain works, isn't it? They're going on holiday next week. And she says to me the other day, she goes, oh, to be honest, going away next week, I can't really be bothered with all the packing. Oh, I was like, really? You're moaning about packing? What else are you doing? You're not going to work, are you? You're moaning about the packing now. So what happens to you when you retire? Just forget about the fact that you used to work and now you're just going to moan about going on holiday. Well, I'll tell you what, you go to work, you do my job for a week and I'll go on the holiday. Like, oh, I really can't be asked to do the packing. You're not, well, what? You're not doing anything. God. I'll tell you what though. I said to her, I was like, well, don't pack then. I was like, and I had a brainwave then. I was like, do you know what? Next time I go on holiday, I'm not going to take anything. I'm going to take my hand luggage bag, right? And just in the hand luggage bag, I'm going to put like pants and socks. And I'm just going to go to where I'm going. And when I get off the plane, go and buy 5 t-shirts, 5 pairs of shorts. Wear them all week, throw them away. Then come back. I ain't packing nothing anymore. I was like, I'm not doing that no more. Not going to do it. I get what she means, but it just made me laugh at the fact that they're not even at work. It ain't going to take that long, is it? Well, how long's that? An hour? Pack that? When you're at home, then what are you going to do? Sit there, twiddle your thumbs for the rest of the day and the rest of the week, actually, waiting for the holiday. Probably go down to the airport, sit all week in the airport, just waiting for the plane. Got nothing else to do. I'm just waiting. When's mine? Can I just confirm the flight's on time? Yeah, when is it? Next Tuesday. Well, you're here a week early. Yeah, got nothing else on. But anyway, let's get back to the thing. Yeah, there's some real funny ones, like Bigfoot. You take Bigfoot. I'm going to put the picture up over there, actually. I'm going to put the picture up because now with Bigfoot, like, that video is quite obviously a guy in a suit, isn't it? Like, that isn't real. I can see that. You're not pulling the wool over my eyes with that one. But what I like about Bigfoot is that, and this is the one. This is a classic one where everyone, like all my mates, oh, you're a bloody idiot. Of course there isn't. Of course it's not real. How do you know? Well, of course there isn't. But how do you know? Even scientists couldn't 100% say that there's not a big monkey man thing living out in the outback of America. So how do you know that? How do you know that there isn't that species and there's one of them? How do you know that? And I know you've got documentaries and stuff where people have said they've seen him. Now, let's make this clear. No one's filmed him. No one's actually got video proof of him. There's people going out looking for him. There's groups of people that go and hunt the Bigfoot. Have they found him? No. That doesn't mean he's not there, though, does it? It just means no one's captured it on film, like proof. But that doesn't mean he's not there. How do you know for sure he isn't there? And then you get these people that have said they've seen him, and then you watch the documentary and they're telling you, and you look at them and you think, well, the state of you though, mate. Like, he's got like 2 teeth, and he's like, I was driving along and then I looked out my window and there I saw it. It was a big man, monkey thing. And you're like, what? Oh, and it chased me in my car. Like, well, it hasn't, has it? You are making this up. But how do you know it's not there? Now, and they get more ridiculous. Like, and this leads me on to the ending sort of story of what made me do this video. So there's a couple of ones that, like, even 9/11, to be honest. Like, now with 9/11, there was some conspiracy theories about that, and some of them were utterly ridiculous. Like, it was holograms. It's not holograms, is it? It isn't. Like, there's actual people. The amount of people that were involved in it's not hologram. The building fell down. Like, oh my God, of course it's not a hologram. Yeah, they blew it up themselves and the planes were hologram. No, it's not. It's not, is it? Like, how are you going to keep all those people? So what happened to the people on the plane then? They landed on the moon? Stuck them all up there? Like, obviously not. There's like recorded. They'd have had to have staged all the recordings from the plane. And like, oh, don't be so stupid. Like, I don't believe all those ones. Now, with 9/11, what I do believe, though, is I do believe that there was intelligence that suggested a terrorist attack on that day. And I do feel that the government allowed the attack to enable the war. I do believe that. However, I don't think they ever envisioned it to be as, like, the catastrophe that it was. And to be honest, I don't even think Bin Laden envisioned it being as bad as what it ended up being. I think he just thought, we'll fly a couple of planes into the buildings, cause a ruckus. People will die, but I don't think for 1 second he thought that one building was going to fall down and then the other one would fall down. I bet he was sat there going, oh my God, I didn't expect that to happen. I was expecting carnage, but I didn't expect that. I don't think that was ever in the realms of possibility. But hologram planes, come on. Now, there's one conspiracy theory called QAnon. Now, this one is mental, right? This is mental. Now, I used to work with a guy and I got on really well with him. In fact, I would have classed him as a good friend. I had a New Year's Eve party at his house once. He invited me. Like, that's how, like, friendly we were. And he met some of my mates and, like, we had a bit of a group and, like, he was part of that group. Like, he was a good lad. And then we sort of moved on and stuff and got different jobs and whatever. And we stayed friends on social media. A couple of years ago, I'm on social media and he's putting out some weird stuff. And I was like, is he all right? Like, some of the stuff is all dodgy links. Like, you click the link and it takes you to this website that clearly isn't like an actual well-run website. It just looks made by like a 7-year-old. And he starts spilling all this stuff that there's like this massive ring that involves Donald Trump and all these famous celebrities are all part of this disgusting just a ring. I don't want to say the actual words because I think YouTube can block it out, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm getting at here. Like a big ring of like child trafficking and stuff like that. They're all in on it. And what it's suggesting is that all of these people are going to get executed, but he was saying that some of these people, we're talking like massive film stars like Harrison Ford. He's saying that they've already been executed and that they're holograms. Now, I'm sat there at home. It got the better of me in the end. The world's going to end. Like, they're all going to get executed. It's all going to come out and the whole world's going to blow up, was what he was trying to push out there. And I remember it got towards a new year, and he started saying this is the last time. Like, once the clock strikes at 12 on that day, and it becomes whatever year it was, 2022 or 2023 or whatever, he reckoned going to blow up. And he was pushing this out there, and I was like, I can't sit here with this anymore. So I messaged him, and mainly because I thought I'm going to check it. But I mean, there's checking in, and then there's like, you've already lost your brain power, haven't you? But I checked in, like, are you all right, mate? You're putting some stuff out there, aren't you? Like, what's going on? And he was trying to get me, mate, no, I'm serious. I'm serious about all of it. And he started sending me stuff. And I was like, well, look, I'll tell you what, on the first day after New Year, I'll message you if I'm still alive. And sure enough, on that day, I messaged him, I'm still here, mate. And he was like, well, it's still coming though. I was like, it's not though, is it? And I was like, come on, mate. And then, do you know what? He blocked me. And then after that, I've never heard from him. So I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing now. Probably running around. He's probably the guy in the picture up there, to be honest. He's probably protesting for it or something. But we're still here, and this was like 3-4 years ago now. We're all still here. Like, it's not happened. And these people aren't holograms, are they? Oh, the people he was saying. Harrison Ford, Sylvester Stallone was one of them. Michael Douglas. I mean, these people they're real people. They're all holograms. So anyway, this video tonight was mainly just me to say, like, I'm all about a conspiracy theory. I love a conspiracy theory. And well, my main one's JFK. Don't get me started on the JFK one, but that one, that is a definite. Well, it's been proven. I don't know why people are still debating this one. That's been proven by the House of Assassinations. Now, I know my stuff on this because I got well into it once. Nearly ended up like my mate. I was like, man. I've always wanted to go to Dallas, Texas as well and see the thing. But yeah, that's been proven by the House. I think it was 1988. And not many people know that happened. But the House of Assassinations Committee found probable conspiracy. Well, that's enough for me. Whether there was an extra gunman, whether there was 3 gunmen, or whether it was Lee Harvey Oswald, I can tell you one thing: he was not acting on his own accord. If it was just Lee Harvey Oswald, he was working for someone. And that's conspiracy. That's a conspiracy. I'm not suggesting that he was shot by Bigfoot on the moon. I'm suggesting that there was a deeper story. But I don't want to go into that one because that's a video in itself. But I love that one. Good one, that. I mean, the president shot. And that guy, and the fact they filmed it. Like, someone was filming it at the time. Brilliant. Like, that could have just happened and no one would have seen it. The fact you can see the video, wow. Amazing. And you could watch it like... that was around the same time. I expect that to be like recorded. Not I'm on the moon broadcasting it live. Come on. Right. Anyway, get your comments in because I think people have an opinion on this one. But yeah, this has been Arran Articulates and this has been Conspiracy Theory. I'll see you next time. Like and subscribe, by the way. Do that. Right. See you later. What? Finally, Arran Articulates has come back to YouTube.
Welcome to Arran Articulates, the rant and king. Talks about issues that affect you and everything. Rants, rants, and even some rambles. All other stuff that make your life a shambles. This is Arran Articulates. The Articulation King even has guests on the show to see what they bring. We come to live and uncut with a little rant. Crew longs you can rant. You are welcome here too. Like and subscribe to Arran Articulates and never miss a vid. Get everyone watching, including your kid. This is Arran Articulates. Welcome to the show. Now click that like button and let's just go.